support the other channel. It is just for fun. That's all it is. I'm not trying to make it a thing, or maybe I am. I don't know. I'm not working, guys. I'm bored as fuck. Okay, let's be real. I am bored as fuck. So I'm just going to. And it looks like I'm going to be taking a little break from weed here soon. I gotta cut way back, way back again. What's a good poll question for the? I'm not gonna put like because people don't like the live stream. So let me put hello Elaine, how are you? Okay, I'll put have you subscribed. There you go. There we go. Let me put you guys over here because I can't quite see myself. Well, if I put myself there, I look like a whale. How are you, Elaine? Today we are talking about. I'm about the same, Elaine. I'm about the same. Today we are here talking about YouTube. So Elaine, and if you guys want to elaborate, we do have the poll questions there. But I'm just curious, Elaine, from your standpoint, or from Mike and Venus, or from, and I'm going to ask this as a personal question. So it's not going to be so much specific to other channels, but what brings you back to this channel? What brings you back to Triple T channel? And then we can also get into what brings you back to other channels. But what is it, guys, that makes you? I forgot to put. I should put connections. When I was working there, I needed to put connections because connections could fall into what categories did I have? Engagement, I guess. Some of them kind of fall in together into them, I guess. Okay, how do I get this down now? Okay. Your personality for sure, and that goes for most channels. Okay, so, and I'm trying to think of myself, well, what makes me, let's say to anyone's channel, right? Let's say like, I'm going to say, for example, like Jack, right? I'm going to say, for example, Jack, my boy Jackie. I like watching his, he has a newer channel. I like going when he tells the weather. And the reason I like going, and whether people want to do what they want to do is their choice. It's their channel. But when I go there, he's talking, right? And that's one thing that I enjoy. And I don't know what it is, but for some reason, for him, I got to put the headphones in. And I have a few channels, guys, that I watch. When I watch them, I need to have the headphones in because I enjoy them that much. It's something about their voice or something, I find it relaxes me. But in general, yeah, I think for me, a big one is engagement, especially for live streams. Now, we could get into all kinds of different departments of this and really delve, but I'm talking mostly primarily, well, YouTube as a whole, but lives. What makes you go to a live, right? For me, is interaction. When I go to a live, I like that the person says hello. You know, if I go to, let's say, Best Kitchen, or if I go to whoever's, I'm just naming random channels. You know, when I go there, we often, not always, but more often than not, we engage. Oh, how's it going? How's your day? You know, even if she's not doing like a live like this, there's still engagement. There's interest, right? And I think also, guys, getting to know people, right? I think that is the biggest connection that you can hold, at least for me on YouTube. And like I said, here's the thing that is a constant replay is it's hard to give advice. Hey, Mike and Venus, how are you? Thank you for coming. Am your best. Thank you, Somi. Um, I saw 10, then dropped to 7, and then to 4. Oh, yeah, this channel goes all crazy all over the place. It even, last night when I went on, it was like up to 19. I think that's the highest I've seen it yet. But I just throw it on and let it do its thing. Vienna. Hello, Vienna. Where are you joining us from, Vienna? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, guys. But yeah, for me is engagement, right? Hello, where are you guys joining us from over here? Thank you for joining. All right, I'm streaming on 2 channels, guys. I have my main channel over here, which is the Triple T and Beyond channel. So if you feel like going over there, you can. But I'm just over here doing my thing, right? Doing my thingajig. Vienna, where are you joining us from? A lot of my viewers over here dropped off today. They didn't stick around. And that's okay. Usually I can engage my audience a little bit longer than this. I guess everybody's busy today, I guess. Everyone's kind of just been popped on and has left. Amy Lou completely gone. I think Zay's completely gone. Yum's Kitchen completely gone. I guess hopefully they didn't put engagement because I'm joining from the UK. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for coming. And we got foxes. Is that a fox and a wolf? I love foxes. Yes. Watch out for those foxes. Yum's Kitchen. There you are, Yum's Kitchen. Thank you for coming. I'm not quite sure what that is. Yum's Kitchen, what you're writing. But yeah, I love foxes and I love wolves. Okay. We used to have a thing here on this channel, the Wolf Pack. And some people were, only one person here today at the moment was a part of that. But well, maybe Amy Lou, but I just call we were calling us a group before, some different names, and one of them was the Wolf Pack. But now I just call my watchers the Triple Teasies, my Spicy Teasies, my Triple Teasies. Oh wait, I said it wrong. Spicy Tea. I said it wrong again. Triple Teasy, or I'm Spicy Teasy if you're nasty. And guys, I can come out here and tell y'all, guys, do I think my content is great? No. Do I think I have amazing content? No. And I'm not here to bullshit, right? I'm not here to be in denial, or I'm also not here to put myself down. I'm just here to be realistic, right? I believe personally that this channel has done well because you guys have connected with me, right? You've connected with me personally, so that can fall into personality. What's everyone saying over here? Sup? Hello, Lena. I saw 10, then dropped to 7, then 4. We already read that. I don't get a whole lot of chatters over on the Mike Nelson, but I get a lot of people stopping by. Today we got, have you subscribed? Yes. We got 14 votes. 60% said no. All right. No tea, no shade. Mike and Venus is watching over there on the Mike Nelson. All right, and that's the thing. I've been a little more excited because when I'm coming on the Mike Nelson, I'm like, I think as YouTubers, we get very caught up in what? What do we get caught up in, y'all? Views. Right? Right, Mike? Anyone who's a YouTuber will know that we get hung up on our views, which, of course, it goes with the territory. But we are always thirsty. We are always thirsty and searching for those views, y'all. Just hanging out to see what happens. Thank you. Yeah, it's the same stuff. And if anyone asks, right? So I wrote right on this channel. This channel is about nothing. Okay, that's what I've labeled it. I'm not going to be posting probably videos. I just put a couple up for shits and giggles before in the past. There's like a couple videos there. They're nothing. But primarily, I'm just going to throw the live on every once in a while, throw up a short, and just see how it does. Because the algorithms are completely different for me for some reason over on this channel. So we got to rock with it. We got to roll with it and see what community we can come up with on a completely separate channel, which was the main idea of this channel when I first started. It was a little experiment. But if anyone asks, what is this channel about? This channel is about nothing. Mm. 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 Baby. Yeah, you're a chill guy. I'm subscribed. Thank you. And how are you new to the channel today, Vienna? Are you new to the channel? Jack is here. Jack is here. Welcome, Jack. We were talking, you missed the little segment part that I said about you. Channels that I enjoy watching. And well, I like your weather channel. I like what I was saying about you, Jack, is I have some channels and there's only a certain amount of channels, guys, that I have that I can do this. But Jack, whenever you tell the weather and you hear me, I hear you laughing. And I tell you all this all the time. But I gotta listen with my headphones. Mumshi, another person I support, Mumshi, and there's another channel, a couple other channels that I watch. I have to have the headphones. There is something about the voice, the way, like, I don't know, but I have to listen with the headphones. And that interaction is what I'm looking for, right? I know, Jack, you might be a little shy person, but I personally like when I can interact with you more. I've never seen you before. I sometimes just scroll through streams until, yeah, that's what I do as well. Yeah, I do that as well. And sometimes you meet nice people that way. I've met other channels that sometimes I'll just go, another thing that I do, guys, and I don't know, I just feel like this is maybe a thing of karma that I try to do, guys. I try to do a thing of karma of when I'm scrolling, I just like random people's lives. I don't even engage with them. I'm like, give them a like, give them a like, give them a like. I just feel like in some way it's going to give me a good karma. I don't know. Maybe it won't. It doesn't matter. But, or like even last night, I was passing through and there was a lady. She had nobody chatting with her, and a Filipino lady. And I often like chatting with the Filipino ladies. They're nice, they're kind. And I stayed on her stream for 15, 20 minutes, just chatting about stuff. And usually, often, they're always surprised when I know everything about the Philippines. They're like, oh, you've been to the Philippines. I'm like, yeah, honey, I know all about you people. I know all about your people, honey. Elaine says, what's everyone doing today? I have to cook dinner for my grandson and the family for tomorrow. Wow, you're busy, Elaine. I need to figure out something. I got like nothing here for food. And I'm out of coffee. So I gotta go figure out something, what I'm gonna do. Spend a zillion dollars for 2 items. Lasagna, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't mind a lasagna once in a while. How do you find the ones with no one chatting on them? It just happens. Sometimes it even happens on my channels while I turn on and nobody's around. Sometimes it just does happen. And even when I first started this channel, I would go live and there would be nobody. There would be nobody. I would sit sometimes for hours and I would have nobody. And I just kept doing it, right? That's what I tell people in the end. Here on YouTube, consistency will pay off. If you want something bad enough, things will pay off, but it will never happen overnight, of course, unless you're really lucky. Maybe that's what's going to happen on this channel, on the Mike Nelson channel. We're going to get real lucky and I'll be monetized in like a month. I do see that happen with some people, guys. Some people start YouTube and let me tell you, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's their personality. Is it their personality? Because sometimes I'm guaranteeing you it's not the content. Because I've seen people turn on YouTube and they have the same content as everyone else, but they'll be monetized in a month or two. They go, psh, right? They just go, but my channel has never been like that. But I've been the type of people, you got to get to know me. I really am the type of person you've got to get to know me. Because I've been told by people I didn't like you at first. And there's been people that have told me that in my life, but a lot of times in my life. But once they get to know me, they realize that I'm chill, I'm good. You don't got to be hating on me, I'm good. I've just received 2 new subs after streaming on 15 minutes. Wow, Jack. Jack likes to keep them coming. Jack is like stream after stream after. Well, I should put my foot in my mouth because I do the same thing, don't I? I just finished a stream like 9 hours ago, 4 hours ago. I like you. Thank you, Vienna. And I don't think you told us where you were joining us from. I need to end on the Mike Nelson channel because my battery is dying. I guess I could. Oh, I could just plug it in, dumbass. Have you ever? All right, I'll just put this one over here. I was going to end it because I don't really care what's going on over here. Hello, how are you? Mateus says, get out. All right. Mike's over here watching. He seems to be enjoying himself, eh, Mike? Oh, I'm joining from the United... Oh, you said that. I'm so sorry, Vienna. And Vienna, may I ask, are you a male or a female? Yeah, I should do a simple... You know what? That's what I should have for a simple poll of my viewers. Is male or female? My statistics say that I'm mostly... The higher percentage is male watching my channel. Came back here. Yeah, thanks, Mike. It's just trollish people over there. Which I don't care. We just be getting the trolls on the Mike Nelson channel, right? But that's okay. On the Triple T channel, we have people of quality here, right? That's the thing with Triple T, and I will say thank you guys for that, because, not everyone gets to have a community, right? I will say that, guys. Oh, I'm a woman, I'm a young woman. Okay, thank you, Deanna. It doesn't matter if you are female or male, of course, or if you're sky blue pink. Of course, everyone here is welcome on my channel. Yum's Kitchen, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Yum's Kitchen. Guys, you can connect with Yum's Kitchen as well, Mike and Venus. Mike and Venus is a good one to support. Yum's Kitchen. If you guys are out there looking, if you're a channel that's looking for new subs, new channels to support, Mike and Venus is a good one. But not everyone here, I do have a lot of people that just watch as supporters as well that don't have channels, right? And those ones I really like because at least I don't have any pressure. There's no pressure that I have to go to their channel, right? Here's the bottom line, guys. At the end of the day, go to channels that you want to watch, right? And we're out here talking about the same old things every day, right? We're out here talking about the same thing all every day. But look, over on this live stream, we already have 21 votes. Only have 3 likes, but we got 21 votes. How many views do you guys think it's at? Oh, God. No. If I say fucking no, you say cut no. Fucking no, cut no. Fucking no. Sorry, guys. I love talking to people on here. I like talking to nice people and supporting. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, like I said, like I always say, I'm not here ever to bash other people's channels. That's not what this is about. This is not what the topic is about today. Of course, you guys aren't saying anything about that, but I'm just saying in general, is support who you want to support, but also support because you're not, because I think a lot of us, and we're all guilty of it, of, I do like when I go to someone's channel and they want to support me back. But I said to someone last night, and this is really how we have to start thinking, I think, is we have to start thinking like this, because she said, oh, I'm going to return to your channels later. And I said to her, you know what? It's okay. You don't have to, right? I'm just here happy to support you right now. And I think that we need more of that. We need more of, why are you here on my channel? You're here because you genuinely want to be, right? And I think that's, not everyone's different. That's the bottom line. Everyone has different strategies, different tactics for YouTube, different way, and we also don't know what people are going through in their own life, in their own head, right? We don't know what's going on either. But I personally, as well as Mike, and I know Robin and a lot of people, is engagement. They like to come to this channel because I always have something to say, right? I can sit on here and flap my gums for hours, which is perfect. It's perfect for YouTube, right? But not everyone can do that. Not everyone is comfortable going in front of a camera. Not everyone is comfortable, maybe some people get hurt by things more. Maybe YouTube is not for everyone. YouTube is not an easy place. Well, it can be. It can be a very easy place. I've dropped a bunch of hearts. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. It only shows one person watching, but over here we do get quality people, and that is the biggest thing that I could have ever. That is the biggest thank you that I could have ever. Because I'm not making money off of this, guys. I'm making a little bit, but let's be real. I can't live off of that. And I'm not out here doing it for that. I'm out here doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy coming on here every day, making connections, and a lot of you have been supporting me for years. Some of you, it's not just like a new thing. Mike and Venus has been with me for quite a while now. Elaine has watched probably for a few years, or at least 2 years, I would say. Robin is someone that's been watching me for I think 3 years. I've had some people that have been with me from the beginning, just JoJo. She doesn't come on my lives very often, but she is an OOG from the beginning days, before I even went live and did any of that shit. Elaine says, you make me laugh, and we all need that. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta have a laugh. Sometimes you just gotta joke about things and not take yourself too seriously. Even myself, guys, I poke fun at myself, and because sometimes you just have to. You just have to. And guys, the biggest thing that you guys all know about me is I'm real. That's the biggest thing why I think people connect with me, is I don't care about that stuff. If something's bothering me, you're gonna know, right? Sure, today I might have a laugh, but tomorrow maybe I'm gonna have a rough day. Maybe tomorrow I might be going through it. But I'm not the type of person that can easily turn on a smile and act like nothing's wrong. Because I do wear that, I guess they say, the heart on the sleeve. Like, if something's bothering me, you know it. It's written all over my face, mama. Has to be more than one. I know, it's weird. It shows 0, actually. It shows 0. That's a good thing, Vienna. Thank you, Mike and Venus. But I could check in the room there if I wanted to. Okay, let's make another coffee. I think this is my last coffee. So guys, I bought this, what was it? Let's say less than 3 weeks. It was $6, the instant coffee. And I'm pretty much, I would say that's pretty damn good. And I usually sit and drink 2 or 3 coffees. So, but I'm out of this. $6. And I need creamer. That's $9. Christ, already there's $10, 2 items. And then I got to think about something I can pick up for dinner. I don't got a whole lot here. I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. If I don't get a job, I started applying for some government assistance that I got frustrated with the other day, and I haven't finished it yet. So I need to finish that. My priorities have not been good. I'm seeing a message from my friend. He used to work at the Coast Hotel here in town, and he's away in France right now. He's the one I'm renting the apartment from. But I saw a bunch of messages coming through about me applying there. So yeah. If anyone could move to any country, where would they move? Well, everyone knows where I would move. Well, except for you. This still popping over here? No. All right, I'm going to end this over here.